Ready to Succeed, Season 2, Raid, Shadow, Legends. We out here edition. Oh, I don't know if I've shown you guys this shirt. That's my boys. G had a shirt made for me a while back with our boys on it. So custom rat shirt edition. All right. We officially have a set of 6-star food ready to roll. We're done with that. I think all we really have left to do today is a little cursed city. We knocked out our faction wars keys, or some of them anyway, yesterday. Actually, I could probably drop. Can I still not 3-star these stages? These lower stages? I mean, I guess no one's really built except Wither, so I guess it makes sense that we can't. But I reckon we're going to do this and then dabble in Cursed City a little bit. We should be getting an announcement, I would imagine, about something going on soonish. All right, that was a little bit of a decent hit. It's not unthinkable to me that we could do this. Getting some crazy support from Wither as usual. Reflecting a little damage. They might 3-star this. Thankfully, she's not targeting Fellhound. I mean, with all these continuous heals, basically, as long as that whoever that is doesn't get one-shotted, we're good. And it seems like we're in the clear. All right, GG, dude. Well, there might be a good bit of progress to make here then. We can 3-star a boss stage. Doesn't seem completely unreasonable. We could 3-star at least a stage or two after it. Although there's more to kill, and we don't have a ton of AoE, so there's less opportunities to like heal between damage we take, but we're not gonna get hung up on technicalities, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess we'll do this. See how many more stars we can get in Faction Wars, and then I reckon go do a little Cursed City. We're caught up on Doom Tower. We're still in the arena mission. We're gonna be there for a while yet. Again, we're kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel on it, but like it's, you know, coming along. We marathon streamed Path of Exile yesterday. I went for, I think it was about 9 hours yesterday. So I'm going to stream it again today. I don't know if I'll go quite that long today. We'll see how it goes. It's possible. But we're having a pretty good time over there. Just grinding PoE and hanging out. So if you want to come hang out at twitch.tv/JGigs, there's a reasonable chance I'll be live after you watch this video. We will get back to the Elden Ring playthrough at some point too, but I'm on a bit of a PoE thing right now. Trying to get caught up so I understand everything well enough to hit PoE 2 hard when it comes out. It'll be a minute until it comes out, but still. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Nice, dude. All right, I don't know if we're going to get 3-stars on the next stage, but it's worth a shot, I reckon. No, I think Hellhound's gonna die. Oh, they didn't go after Hellhound. They went after whoever that dude is. All right, it's not gonna be 3 stars. I'm not gonna bother. But a few more stars is a few more stars. We're creeping up on a Lego book in there. That's pretty dope. How about in here? Was there everything except the boss stage? Okay. Yeah, we're doing it. Coming along. Nope. Okay. Where are we? Red stars. I've got a lot of red stars. Actually, we can. How about that? I'm not. Is she wearing any gear? I guess we'll find out. If she's not, I could maybe throw some on her. Maybe she might be enough support to get us through this. Depends on how hard all the enemies are. Ooh, they're pretty tanky. Man, that's tough. Wow, so they want you to have a bunch of red stars and be like built. Then we probably can't do that. So never mind, dude. I bet we beat this one. I bet we beat this one, though. Just saw double Tormund. Saw him somewhere. I know I did. I grabbed my clan boss stuff last night instead of waiting until this morning to grab it for the video. You didn't miss anything. But those last 2 days of clan boss drops, that's a pretty crazy 2-day run. It's a pretty crazy 2-day run. I think because we got at least one legendary book on the first day, right? On top of like one of each shard. That's a crazy 2 days, man. Especially considering I've gone, 4 or 5 days in a row where I get like a couple of ancients and a bunch of purple 5-star gear. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy how it all kind of comes together like that. There it is. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on with this team. I get it. I see what y'all have done here. The pause? Did you see that long pause? Everybody was like, hold on a minute, what just happened? Oh, we gotta get Molly out of here. Molly gonna be in here. Bullshit, dude. I didn't even clock that she was here. I think I talked about my monitor flickering in a video a couple days ago, and I think I have sorted it out. So for anybody else that might be having that issue, or anybody that's curious, I switched back to DisplayPort. I switched back to 144 hertz. I plugged both of my monitors. I can't remember what I did with my second monitor. I may have moved it. I moved it a couple times. I don't remember where it ended up. Either way, the thing that seems to have fixed it was in Google. There's a toggle that says something to the effect of like use hardware acceleration when available. I turned it off. And there's no more flickering. It was mostly when I was watching YouTube. But sometimes I think I would have a browser open, but it would be minimized and I would be doing shit on my desktop. And I think Google would still be affecting it somehow because my desktop would flicker occasionally as well. But I've turned that setting off and I haven't had one flicker since I did it. So That seems to be the solution. Turning off hardware acceleration. It's like Google Chrome, it's settings and then system. And then there's only like 3 options in there, and it's one of those. And it seems to have done it. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. But man, that's aggravating. It's aggravating that there's a setting in Google that would be on by default that would be fucking up your monitor like that. I don't even know what it's doing either, because I haven't noticed Google like underperforming since I've turned it off. YouTube is still, like, everything still works exactly the same. So I don't know what it was even trying to do other than ruin my life. You know what I mean? Speaking of monitors, I'm thinking about getting a third monitor. I think I could use a third monitor. I have my big monitor in front of me. I've got an old Dell shit monitor turned vertical on the side, and that's where I usually keep like my Discord window, OBS when it's open. It's where I put my Twitch chat when I'm streaming. When I'm passively grinding my raid accounts, they'll be over there. So it's just kind of like, I usually don't have more than 3 things stacked at a time. It'll be like Discord raid or Discord browser Discord. You know what I mean? But especially playing PoE, but not specifically just only for PoE. But like, you have to have a lot of tabs open if you're playing PoE for real. A lot of browser tabs. I think it would be cool to have a monitor up here. It might even be cool to have a monitor up here for like Twitch chat and stuff. I think my webcam could still sit here and the monitor could just sit right over it, or like even a little behind it. But I think that might be kind of handy to have a monitor up there, because then I could just drag up and like do stuff I needed to do. And again, it might be even better for Twitch chat, because like if I'm looking up here and talking to Twitch chat, it's a lot better than if I'm doing this and talking to Twitch chat. You know what I mean? Seems a little bit more like I'm engaged. But I also might put my camera over here someday, so I don't know. But either way, I think it might be kind of handy. Because even with this big monitor and this monitor, there's times where I'm doing so many things at once, I do run out of real estate, so I have a lot of windows stacked, which I feel like impedes on my productivity. So we're thinking about getting a third monitor. Another shitty little monitor. I found one on Amazon for like $93. Like, I'm not trying to get a nice one. I just need something to hold browser windows and Twitch chat potentially. So I don't know. That's something I'm thinking about. I guess if anybody is a 3 monitor kind of person, let me know. Let me know how you feel about it. I'm assuming it's going to be the equivalent of going from 1 monitor to 2 and then going, shit, I should have done this sooner. I could never go back. Like I don't think I could operate on 1 monitor. I had the widescreen monitor and it was only 1 technically, but I sort of sectioned it off into like 2 or sometimes 3. But like an actual, just a regular monitor, especially when I'm gaming and trying to stream and stuff, impossible. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like that. If I'm going to use 3 for a couple days and be like, man, I don't know how I ever got by without it. I could never go back to 2. And then before it's over, I'll just have a fucking command center of like 9 monitors. But yeah, there's like a desk mounted monitor arm that I think is tall enough. Because I put my monitor up on a riser so that I'm looking more straight at it. Because I have a tendency to lean forward anyway. So if my monitor's down, I'm going to be like this. That's not good for as much as I sit here. So hopefully it's an arm that's tall enough to get that other monitor way up there. But we may have to do some measuring and stuff before we order it. There's one that's got 2 arms on the bottom. Well, it's got a thing with 2 arms and a thing that just brackets it on. So you could do the bracket. I could bracket the big monitor on the bottom and put the 2 monitors on top. But I kind of like a side monitor, and I don't know if the other arm's long enough to get it out there. There's a lot to think about. A lot to think about here. Anyway, that's what's been going on with me. Are we going to be in a stalemate here? Where did all these unkillable buffs come from? Who even placed them? I don't know anything about this champ, this champ, this champ. I know a little bit about this champ. That's white. Dryad Nia. That's all I know about her. Are we gonna stalemate for real? I guess we don't have a lot of damage. Did we have some damage we could bring? Who can, Gruckus, you can come out. Not really, these were my champs that were built. So we have to like come out of the gate and basically get a, oh, but we can't even get a pick because we need to get Elva out of here before anything else matters. Because she'll just revive. Damn. And now we can't target her. Cool. That's exactly how I wanted that to play out. Don't care about block buffs. The good thing is my man-eater kind of smacks. So if we get any opportunity at all, we can probably pick somebody off. If they're like not full health, I guess. Elva was a tough one to try to pick off in one shot too. I mean, I guess I'll do this. You still got that damn taunt. Elva's full health again. Man, this is annoying. We pretty much have to get somebody out of here at the beginning. I guess it... And it really needs to be Elva because she's gonna revive. Like, maybe I just don't have that damage though. Or maybe we have to look up and get a freeze. It ain't gonna happen. That's an AoE, so I assume the multiplier here would be... Dang it. I guess we'll try this a couple times. If it don't happen, it ain't gonna happen. I need a good smack out of man-eater is what I need. That's a decent smack. And perhaps a lucky clutch freeze at some point, but again, not gonna happen. It's not enough. How did Wither sneak an extra turn in there? She didn't do that last time, did she? What's annoying is that someone else on this team may also revive. Like this may be all in vain. That's a good one. Okay. No debuffs. Crit, crit, crit. Not only that, but she cleansed him, so he still gets the taunt up. I think it's possible, but I don't think I care enough to sit here and do this all day, so... GG, that's a wrap on that. I reckon we'll get out of here for today. We got a Void account to check in on as well, so... I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you want to come hang out, like I said, we'll be streaming PoE and just kind of hanging out today. And perhaps we'll end up switching to something else. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes, but for now the plan's PoE, so... Hope you guys have a good one. I'll see y'all later.